assemble the PTFE hose and line. You know, it's different from the regular AN lines. So I'm gonna show you how I will be I already did this side of the return already. I didn't get to catch it on camera, but I'm gonna show you now how to assemble the last piece for this line. Hopefully I will get the other line by Monday and can assemble it on the car, but I'm gonna definitely show you how to mount or how to assemble the 8-8N PTFE fittings. You can know the PTFE fittings different from the regular fittings. It have this little silver shim. This is to create the sealant, because if you notice in this line it's white, so you can definitely see the difference with the regular AN line from the PTFE lines. So let me show you how to install it. So you're gonna tap it until you see it seal, or the hose is crimped up against this silver lining, after which you connect it like this. Remember, after you're through assembling these fittings, sometimes it's best to use a compressor, an air compressor, to blow out the line, because you know when you're shaving this down, it's gonna definitely leave some shaving down inside of the hose, and you do not want that to mix with the gas. You know, that will clog up your filter. You don't need that. Hold this. No. Let's hold it. Guys, remember we're not using the correct tool, so I don't have a problem scratching up my fittings, but they do sell the correct tool to tie these things. No, some of you guys like when the fittings are clean. Hold it up, hold it up.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out.
This is it. You know, remember when you're finished assembling these hoses, it's good to use a air compressor and blow from this end to the other end, because sometimes when you're screwing these things down, you will definitely get some shaving inside the hose, and you don't need that to run the first gas pass through it. It will just clog your filter. I mean, my filters are cleanable filters, so you know, after the line has been charged, I can pull the filter and definitely wash it. It's washable, but you know, to avoid doing all of that, you know, it's best to clean these things, because you know, tardiness is the best thing for these machines. I'm gonna try to see if I can get these line run under the car today, from the back of the car to the front. So stay tuned, guys, and watch the video to head to the end. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. You know, we're putting in the work for you guys. Yeah, guys. So yesterday it was raining, you know, but today I'm going to show you and finish clipping of the zip ties that run the flow line, the return, and the sender hose. As you can see, I have, it's not fully bolted as yet, but this is the line coming from the fuel tank to the filter, then to the reel. As you can see, I don't have my intake on as yet, and also the return is right there. You know, today I'm gonna service this markx, change the oil, because I set a trip on the car, a trip A and trip B. From I changed the oil, it has reached the servicing mark, so I will definitely pull that up today and show you guys how to change oil and filter in the markx. Yeah, but let's go under the car and see how the line is. Right, so as you can see, the lines are fully bolted under the car, fully zip tied away. Let us go up a bit further. So these lines are not gonna fall for any reason, you know, because I fully secure them. So even if it's fall out of the zip tie, the bracket that I built for this right here, it's gonna fall in this, or it will fall in this one, and so on, go down the car. But just for extra security measure, you know, I put some zip ties on it, you know, just to hold it in place. Also, I think here we are on the fluid line to the back of the car is actually safer than where the stock lines are run. Only thing with the stock lines, they put a covering to cover it, but any rock or any big stone that you run over, it still can project this plastic piece in. Right here of the car, it would have to be a huge rock to actually touch this holes. It would have definitely hit this or this part of the car, this upper part of the chassis first, before it actually catch the line of the car. So I'm not too worried about this line for any reason. I know some of you might be saying that, you know, I already checked this shifter bar, it will never reach to hit this line. So I'm not, as I said, I'm not worrying. I'm not gonna drive this car to places that's the road are in bad conditions. Even if I do, I'm gonna take my time, and if I don't see my way clear, or I think anything will hit these lines, I will definitely stop. So I'm just neating up these zip ties because the rain was falling so heavy the other day. I did not get to actually finish do these, and I need these jack stands that is under this car right now to jack up the markx to do the oil change, because I think I will be racing the markx just to participate in the race, to actually get a time slip. You know, I always wanted a time slip. I'm gonna frame that time slip because it will be my first time slip, you know. So I'm gonna do the extra measure and change the oil in the car. So here guys, it's fully bolted, you know, fully secured. Go right to the back of the car. I will definitely be showing you how it is in the back of the car. Yes guys, so right now I'm mounting the fluid pressure regulator right there. It's clear of everything, you know, all the way from right here where I had it beside the belt. So all the lines will run from the intake to the fuel cell and return back down to the back of the cell. So remember that I said that I'm going to move it from the belt. So I found a neat place to build a little bracket for it. So that's out of the way. I have not yet make the surge tank as yet. As you can see, I put my fuel cell on a tilt, so gas will always be at the back part of the tank. So I'm not too worried about that as yet, but in the future I will definitely put at least a 2-liter surge tank in the car. That means gas is always gonna be in the fluid line to the rail. So even if the car is on low gas and we took a sharp corner, it's not gonna run lean. So we're definitely gonna do that. Guys, so what I'm about to do right now, I'm gonna change the oil in the car. I have already reached like nearly 7,000 kilometers. On some instances I normally change my oil as it reaches 5,000 kilometers, because that's the recommended changing or servicing point for the oil that I buy. However, 2,000 over that amount is not a bad thing. I mean, I buy the right oil, it can. Okay, so to pull the filter and the drain the oil, you're gonna need a 14 spanner. I think it's a 14 or 17. I'm not sure that I've gone to the car. You're gonna need a filter puller. So these are the tools you need, I think, when you're gonna pull or drain the oil. Pull the filter and drain the oil. Okay, so this is inside the filter, the cartridge filter holder. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash it out with gas. I know some of you probably in the comment section saying gas will damage this O-ring. Don't worry about it, I'm gonna change it. Normally these cartridge filter comes with the O-ring, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah. Clean as brand new. Clean as factory. Just gonna let this sit to drain a little. Although it's gas, it's gonna evaporate fast. Gonna go for a flathead screwdriver and take that O-ring off. So we're gonna change this one. Normally I don't use a paper towel to do this for my cleaning, because you know the paper towel will shred and put particles inside the filter, and just wiping the excess grease that the gas leave, or the residue that was outside the filter. So this is the new filter. This here is the new O-ring. Remember to lubricate this O-ring. So, again guys, you do not have to fill this with oil to screw it up under the car. Remember, you don't have to fill this up with oil. Just have to lubricate this O-ring. This is the filter. This is how you put it down. Inspect the filter and make sure it's clear and clean. That's it. There is where we're gonna put back the filter. So you just untighten it at first. Remember, you don't have to bung these things. Untighten it like that. Then we're gonna use the filter puller, tighten it. can see down there the oil is still tipping. You know, I just came in with the car, so all the oil is not gonna be in this pan right now, because you know the oil circuit. Best time to change the oil in a car is that in the morning, where the oil is already settled and all the oil is drained to the bottom of the pan. You know, you're not going to get rid of all the oil, but we want to get rid of most of the oil. I'm gonna start the car and show you guys something. So you can see right there, it's 69089. No, that's actually the kilometer for the car, sorry. So for trip A, you can see it's 63105. That's how I do it. So I just zero it out when I change my oil, right? I just zero them out, so I keep tabs on how my oil, when I reach the 5,000, when it really needs to be changed. So let's go under the car and check if the filter is leaking the oil. And we're not seeing any signs that the oil is leaking.